Peace and love, creatives. I'm just getting everything set up. Give me a second. I'm sorry. I decided that I wanted to have a cup of coffee before I went live, and I zhuzhed it up and put a couple of like goodies in there. And yeah, of course, now I'm running late, but it's not that bad. I'm just gonna make sure that I am in frame, and then we're good to go. Okay. I think we look good. Trying to make sure that the whole book stays in there. Hey. Hey, that artist. Welcome. Get my chair up. Okay, as per Roman, aka Yummy Buns, he requested Santa today. And well, he requested it yesterday, and I was like, we're not doing that, but we could do it today. So let's open up our sketchbook. Hold on, because I want to make sure that I stay in frame. And then my lovely messy palette, I'll bring it up here. We'll work on this side, and then if I want to keep on going over, we'll work over, or maybe we should just do like, nah. We'll stay little, because honestly, I have a lot to do. And yeah, I can't stay on the stream that long, so I have to make sure that I can actually get a piece out. But I did want to paint today again, so hopefully that's okay with you. And painting is in the cards for you, because that's what I want to do. I want to just keep painting with my gouache. I have so much gouache, and I'm not like upset or anything, but I have so much gouache. I want to just keep painting until I want to feel like, you know how when you empty out like a supply, and you're like, you used it all up, and you're like, you know, I want to feel accomplished. And I feel like once I finish my favorite gouache and I can move on, it's like an accomplishment. And yeah, I get to move on to my other gouache, which I'm excited to do. And definitely some of the cups are lacking paint, but then some of them, you know, the colors that you kind of like don't end up using that much, there's still a lot in there of those. So we need to just go ahead and spend these colors, make it rain with paint. All right, I'm trying to like get where my coaster is so I can actually put my cup of coffee. I'm gonna take a sip. It's like a chocolatey coffee surprise right now. That's what I made, and I'm not mad at it. It's freaking delicious. And yes, it is. It's just delicious. All right, so I'm just gonna tape the corners just to get a, honestly, it's not even to get a border at this point. It's just to keep my edges from like curling up, because I don't know, sometimes this paper decides it wants to be curly, just like my hair. My hair's always curly. What am I saying? All right. So now that I'm like kind of situated, how's your day? How have you been? Are you ready for Christmas? Do you celebrate Christmas? I'm not ready for Christmas. I was that person that was like, oh yeah, I wrap presents early. I'm almost done. Blah, blah, blah. And then now I'm like, oh my gosh, I still have presents to wrap. I'm not almost done. And I have people coming over. So yeah, I have those presents that I need to wrap. It's always fun. It's always fun. And I guess, you know, with the age, with the age that I am, it's like I don't worry as much. Like in the beginning, I'm trying to get a clip, but I can't get a good clip. All right, I'll just use this one. In the beginning of my years, you know, I was flustered. Oh my gosh. Am I gonna have everything everybody wants? All that nonsense. I think I want to do like a gradient of blue, and I don't really have blue here, so I'm gonna switch. Yeah, so now I'm like, okay, we're almost there, and I'm not ready, but I'm sure I'll be ready, and I'm sure it'll be fine if I'm not, and everybody's gonna have a blast no matter what, and it's gonna be okay. That comes with years and years of fretting, and then realizing there's no need to fret. You'll be fine. I'm gonna use, I think I'm gonna use this guy right here. This is a size 11, I guess flat. It's nighttime where you are. Where are you, if you don't mind me asking? Trying to get my paintbrush going and my little rag that I used to just dry it up a little bit. I'm thinking I want to go between this blue here and this blue here. And maybe a little bit of white, which is sad right now because it's like almost done. But I'm going to, yeah, I think I want to, hold on. There we go. There we go. Sorry, I had to change the music. All right. I think, I do need a clip there. Oh, I found a clip. I want to go from light blue to dark blue, but maybe I want to make this a different color down here. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. So I'm not going to start all the way from the bottom. I'll probably start here, and I'll just do like a light blue and work my way up. And I might even go to like an even darker blue. We'll see. You know, my washi tapes have not been behaving very well lately. They have not been sticking. It's very annoying. I'm thinking that they're just old and it's that time to like either let it go or do some kind of thing with it so that you can move on, because they're not performing well. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with this one next. Oop, that's a glop of blue. Let's get some water there. And then mix it in. Yeah, I want to go much darker too. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. All right, so I'm going to clean off my paintbrush because I want to come in with this blue again and just kind of like marry the colors. Oh, maybe I want to even throw in a little bit of purple. I think I do. Just get a little bit of purple. Did that even make a difference? I might have to wet it a little bit. Ooh. Can I tell you the surprise? I will think about it. I'll think about it. Well, I was actually contemplating if I should give you guys a little insight on what that surprise is. And it'll just be between us until I actually put it out on video. I think that'll be fun. So it's drying a lot quicker than I want it to. Okay. I throw in a little bit of purple, and then up here I'm gonna throw in a darker purple because I really want purple in the sky a little bit. I don't know if you can see it, but that's what I'm trying to get. And then I want to go a little bit darker. I'm wondering if I think I'm going to do this blue here. And hopefully it's not too, it's a little stiff. Let's put a little bit of water in there. Get it going. Yeah, these jelly gouache, they last a long time. They really do. Definitely a nice bang for your buck. They're not like, you know, the best jelly gouache in the world, but they're definitely fun and, in my opinion, worth every penny I paid for it. But that's my opinion. I'm going to wet this a little bit more, and I'm going to take my sweater off because it's getting a little hot. So yeah, I'll probably mention it in the stream in a little bit what the surprise is, but the surprise that I'm going to be talking about has not arrived yet, so I can't even show it to you on stream. Like, it's not even here yet. Okay, I think I want to do one last gradient. Let me get that purple in there. This blue right here has just always been so just like the best. Never really dried up on me. It's the only one, but it's okay. Still love you other blues. You guys are awesome too. All right, and I want to go in, maybe I'll just put a little bit of, is this, I never know which one is black. Let's see. Is this one the blue or is it the black? That's the blue. I think I'm gonna go for it. Let's do it. It's so dark. It's like perfect. Okay. And then now I just need them to blend in a little bit better, and I will be happy. And then my plan is to throw a Santa in here. All right, let's see. Let's see if I can get this a little bit more. Work my way down. And yeah, I was gonna throw some purple in there, but I don't know if it's making much of a difference, but I might still throw it in. And I'm gonna throw this down here. Just a little bit of water. See, this tape is not sticky. That's one thing with these jelly gouache, you really need to mind your water to paint ratio, because it does gets pretty sticky if it's not enough moisture in it. So, all right. I'm going to put some more of this blue on the bottom, and I'm gonna go in. I want to go in with white. And I'm like, ooh, do I really need to go in white? Should I just use the white of the paper because I'm being stingy and not wanting to waste my white? That is like, it's on its last leg. And I don't know why I'm being stingy. I have like a whole tube of white that I bought, because if there's anything I've learned from using gouache is you always need white. You will never have enough white. You never have too much white. Just get your white and it's okay. Don't feel like you're being a glutton. You need it. It's important. All right. And I need the white because I want this to be like a nice blended look. I don't want it to be... All right, now let's see if I can just get everything a little bit better. Okay, okay. So now we gotta wait for that to dry a little bit. Clean my paintbrush off. All right, now I think I'm gonna just, while we wait, I'm gonna move this over and maybe I'll just do a little drawing here of something because that might take a bit. Yeah. Move my... Make sure everything is in view. And of course there we go. I have like my stream, I guess, I don't know what to call it anyway. But I have something that I can see how my stream looks over on the other side there. And yeah, I kind of like, it's like always behind a little bit. I don't know why, but what are we doing here? You know what I would like to play with, honestly? I wouldn't mind doing another kind of gradient. Maybe we should just cut this in half. And I'm gonna use the washi tape that I know is not gonna stick because I'm a glutton for punishment. Listen, it is what it is. I'm actually gonna wrap it around the paper. And maybe it'll stay a little bit better if I do that. Stay. All right. And it's just to separate the page, not to make a whatchamacallit, a border. Yeah, I can speak. All right, I'm moving this guy because the purpose is not being served with it right now. It might be time for me to clean that, you know? Maybe. All right, while I was driving home the other day, I swear I just wanted to just pull over and take a picture, but there was cars behind me and everything, so I couldn't take a picture. And the sky was like this gradient from like a pinkish orangey color, and it went up to a light blue. It was gorgeous. It was gorgeous. So I want to do that. I'm trying to fix my music. I don't know what's going on. Okay, and then I'm just gonna put a playlist. Okay, my water is like really dirty. I don't know if this is gonna ruin it, but I'm gonna pre-wet my page, and I'm in hopes that it'll help my paint, or the gouache I should say, move a little bit better from top to bottom. We'll see. So it was like a pinky orangey color on the bottom. So I'm gonna go with this, oh gosh, with my dirty paint, and I'm on top of the peachy color. I'm just gonna put a little bit of this pink in it, mix it in. But the most like beautifulest part, yes, beautifulest, it's a word, look it up. The most beautifulest part of this whole entire scene was that there was like a little crescent moon in the corner. I mean, it was gorgeous. It's just we spend so much time running around and busy, doing busy work, and we just don't stop to enough in our day to day and, take in our surroundings. Or I feel like we should stop more. You know what I mean? Because you know what? Not only is tomorrow not promised, but who knows if you'll ever see something like that ever again, you know? Yeah, I'm just gonna change this to a nice playlist that I can not have to worry about. So I don't have to worry about changing it again, sorry. Okay, and I'm done. And I apologize if you don't like the music in the background, but I need noise in the background. I like noise. I don't know if it has to do with kids, me having kids, or me just needing a little bit of, actually it's probably me just needing a little bit of noise, because even while I read my books, I'll put music on, like I'll put some headphones on and read like that. And if I don't use headphones, it's really difficult for me to concentrate. I don't know why, but I'll end up reading a sentence over and over again because it just doesn't stay. I don't even know how to explain it. But yeah, that's that. All right, so we got the pink to the orange. Now I'm gonna start up here with the blue. And should I have cleaned my brush? Yeah, that's definitely something I should have done. Did I clean my brush? No. Am I gonna regret it? Probably instantly, but here I am with a dirty paintbrush. Although it might be a blessing in disguise, because maybe the colors will blend in a little bit nicer because of it. Okay, let's get the blue again, and I'll put it up here. And then I'm gonna get the pink and kind of like make a layer cake of it all. And then I'm gonna get the peachy color and a little bit of water, not too much. Don't want to put too much water on it. Don't want it to get muddy, but I do want it to blend. And sometimes, I wanted to pull over to take a picture because sometimes our eyes remember things differently than what it was actually, how it was actually seen, which sucks when you're trying to get an accurate photo or painting of it all. But I think this is good. I think this is good. I'm gonna clean my paintbrush and just I'm gonna dry it, and then I'm gonna try to blend it a little bit with just a damp brush. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry, and I think I can start my sketch of Santa Claus. Okay, and we're moving over here. All right. I want a big, fat, jolly, old Santa Claus. That's what I want to do. Sorry, taking a, let me see. I'm just gonna do a round. The paper's kind of like wonky. So if you see me like, you know, looking all jacked up, that's why. The paper's like, girl, you put a lot of water and paint on me. I am not okay. I want a, like, I just want him to be a chunky monkey. Do I want his feet like out, or do I want them a little bit like more? I can't erase it yet. It's a little too wet. Okay. Do I want them like, you know, the boots like this way? I think I want the boots that way. I'm hoping that the paint covers up this pencil because, yeah, I'm definitely making a mess of things. All right, now I definitely want, okay. Big old belly. And then he's gonna be waving because I said so. And no, I will not be doing hands because me and hands I presently struggle with. So I am not going to do hands, but this is just a rough, very rough sketch of what I want to do. He's definitely having mittens because, I mean, if I can put mittens, why wouldn't I? And he's wearing a big old coat, and his belly is gonna be kind of like that. And I kind of want to do like the reindeer just going across the sky, but I can't do anything yet because it's still a little wet, so we gotta wait. All right, and then get his pants. And it's gonna look like something, I promise. Just right now it doesn't. And that's okay. That's okay. And then we have a whole beard covering his neck area, so I don't really need that to be anything. All right. I'm not sure if that's gonna look good, to be honest with you. I know what I said, but now I'm taking it back. It's probably not gonna look good, but we're gonna keep going. And I'm gonna use this brush here. It's around size 4. And I'm just going to try to block everything out as best as I can. Let me move this a little closer. Ugh. Right. There we go. Better. All right. I know this is not the black. Right? Yeah. This is the black here. Let me see. Yeah, but my brush is way too wet. I'm just going to dry it off a little bit. All right. And, you know, if I mess up, I'm just going to let it dry and paint right over that bad boy. You know what I'm saying? Because why not? And we have to trust the process, people. And I say that out loud because I'm telling myself that. Let me spray that black. When you're painting with these paints, You might want to get yourself a spray bottle of just regular water instead of always trying to wet your paint with, I feel like that's really loud. Instead of trying to wet your palette with your paint water, just because, you know, the water gets dirty. And you don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that for you and your painting, because then, you know, not only does your painting get muddy, but you can also ruin that color by mixing too many colors in it. Do what I say, not what I do. I know you see those paint those paint cups with different color paints on them. Okay. Trying to get like the sole of the shoe. Okay. It's just, all right. I might go, excuse me. Sorry. I might go a little bit higher with Santa. He's looking a little too low, but let me just, I'm gonna take my little, this is a paper clip that I opened up, and I'm just gonna try to mix the red a little bit, just so that I can have it a little bit more like a jelly consistency than a pasty consistency. All right, sorry. Should have had this all set up before stream, but let me tell you, this is just how they are. And I don't usually get them all like pretty before I paint. It's just not what I do. This is just the way they stay. And they work really good like this, so. But every now and again, you do have to TLC them and just like take care of the paints, get them back to their young self before you painted masterpieces with them. All right, that should be good enough. Let me just wet it again. And I'm just gonna, I have like in my puck, my little cup thing, there's like a little area where I can put paint on the side. I don't recommend that. I don't know why it's there, but right now I'm using it, so I guess, you know, hey, it served its purpose at least one time. Okay. Because I have like thousands of palettes, but where are they right now? Who knows? Who knows? I know where they are. I just don't want to tell you because they're dirty. Okay. Okay, this paint is just so thick right now. Hold on. Let's do that. Okay, there we go. It's definitely gloppy. Just remember, we can always paint over Santa Claus like it never happened. Shh. But I think it's gonna be fine. I think it's going to be really important for me to get a little bit of shading going on with this one, just because of the roundness of ya boy. So let's see. I'm just going to there we go. Then we'll get the other side. And just gonna wet it a little bit. Definitely need his arm to be a little bit higher. So I'll do that now. There we go. And let's hope we got ourselves a good looking chunky Santa. And this is just blocking it in, so we'll make it, hopefully. Look, I make no promises, but my goal is to make it look better once I'm done here. And this is like his neck area that's going to look fine. It's gonna look fine. It's gonna look fine. I might not, I should say, have gone up so high maybe, but we'll see. We shall see. All right. All right, and then I'm just gonna block in the mitts. Oh, I have some fun news, like personal fun news. Tomorrow, I'm gonna be a mom of 2 puppies. And I picked them up tomorrow, and I'm so excited. My kids have named them already, but I told them, let's wait until we get them so we can name them. Because sometimes, you know, you think you have a name. Am I doing this right? You think you have a name for them, and it's like that's the name you want to give them, and then you meet them and you're like, you know what, I'm gonna name them, I don't know, whatever, you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm excited. I'm getting two Maltese puppies. If you guys want, I can always post a picture of them on the community tab when I get them. I'm so excited and nervous at the same time because, you know, puppies are like babies. They're like, they're little things that you have to take care of and feed and, you know, and be their mom. And like I'm ready. My dog, it was sad. I don't want to talk too much about it, but I think it's time. And I'm so excited. I was trying not to get too excited until we had the puppies, because, you know, things can go wrong, stuff can happen, and if I'm not expecting anything, then I can't be disappointed. You know what I mean? I'm gonna take my smaller paintbrush, this one here, and I'm gonna take some white, and I'm gonna attempt a crescent. While I wait for Santa to dry. a little bit. So, do you guys have any plans for the holidays? Are you taking a trip anywhere? Are you staying home? And if you're not celebrating anything or have already celebrated something, are you doing anything for New Year's? Or are you just gonna... I'm a homebody when it comes to New Year's. I don't like to travel. Too many people are irresponsible with how they consume beverages, if you know what I'm saying. So I just like staying home. I just feel like, you know, Murphy's Law, what can go wrong will go wrong. And if I'm home, less likely to go wrong with me. I think I'm going to throw in a couple of clouds as well. And they're going to be like moody clouds. If I can make them. Because sometimes I'm like, sometimes I want to make like these like really crazy clouds. And then they're just, I don't know how to explain it. Sometimes you have to step away from making clouds, you know, and just give it a break and just let your eyes get used to what you've already put down on the paper and then come back to it. Well, for me anyway, it's different for everyone. But I've learned that sometimes I just put a little too much, what do you call it? This is really wet. Sometimes I put a little bit too much stuff in the clouds right away. And I end up going too far too fast. And when I take a step back, I'm like, oh, I should have just left it right there. Or ooh, the worst is like when I'm editing and I see the error of my way in the edit. Because, you know, now you're looking back at your painting and what you did. I'm hoping that I can go over the white where you see the red, you know? If you see the red, because sometimes I see the red and you can't really see it. It doesn't really pick it up on camera like the mistake. Okay. All right, we're gonna leave that like that, and then we're gonna... Oh no. Oh, I hate when that happens. Happy little accidents. That doesn't look like a happy little accident. I'll let it dry, figure it out. All right, now I gotta get Santa's face. And I think I'm just gonna use this peachy color. I'm hoping that it's a good color to use. I really should get a palette. Hold on. I'm just gonna use this palette for now. It should be enough. Let's see. Santa, do we want to make you a little bit darker or a little lighter? What are we doing here? I think that's good. All right. Now, is it enough? Because we're going to go over that blue. Okay. I'll just put a layer down, let it dry, and then put another layer on top. Try not to go over too many times with the paintbrush so that I don't lift the color underneath. Oh, that's too wet. And hope Santa doesn't look green by the end of it, because that is a possibility. And why I started like this, I don't know. I don't know. Should I have done Santa first and then painted the background? Absolutely. Oh well. All right, right now he is so looking so bad. I'll just keep going. All right. And you know what? I'll just throw a cloud in there and then you can't see any of that. But let me put a hat on him. Let me get this red in here. There we go. A little bit of water. There we go. A little too thin. If I make it too thin, I'll risk lifting the paint because there's too much water in the actual paint. Oh, I should have put white first. Ooh, popsicles. Hold on. Let's put white for the fluff of his hat. And then we'll get the red of his hat. It's gonna look great, guys. It's gonna look great. We just gotta keep going. And do some dory swimming. Just keep swimming. Okay. And then we will now I hope Yummy comes onto the stream because he had a request something another time, and it was funny because he never made it to that stream. But, you know, there's always replay. But he definitely didn't put in the comments that he showed up. What's up with that, Yummy? Santa's gonna look good. He's gonna look good. Just gonna take a little bit, that's all. Take a little bit more effort. All right. Make sure my paintbrush is really dry. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, that blue is still wet. Let's just let that dry. Let's work on let's see, he's gonna have his belt. Oh, Santa needs a belt. Well, maybe I'll make his buckle with that gold that I have sitting around somewhere. So nice to just go over with black because you don't have to you don't have to worry about ruining anything because it's black. It's overpowering. There we go. Spoke too soon because now it's not. Come on. Come on. Come on. A little bit of water. It's like there's enough in the paintbrush, but for some reason it's staying in the paintbrush. And the reason is you have too much paint and not enough water. So I added a little bit more water. It's flowing better now. Okay. And now he's going to have fluffies going down here, but then he's going to have his buttons there. Definitely have to make that beard a lot bigger. It's important. All right. Actually, you know what I want to do? I want to see if I can make like a shading red. Oh, that's too much. A little bit of black goes a long way, I'll tell you that much. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can use this red for like shading. I'll get some water in there. Okay, we'll wait and see there, but I don't know if that makes a difference, and it's definitely too watery, so just ruin that. We'll have to let that dry. Okay, let's go in with okay, let's see. So probably like at an hour in, I will let you know what's going on with what I posted. Yeah, I think that's good. All right. All right, sir. Let's get your beard a little bit more ho-ho-ho-y. This red. Was this a bad idea? Probably. We're gonna go with it though. It's okay. All right, I tried to dry my brush as good as possible. Let's see if we can make a... You know what I should be using? Especially for this part here. I should be using a flat brush. Okay. I am going to switch to a flat brush. And I'm going to use this one here. And I'm not even going to wet it. Will it be an epic fail? Probably. Am I still going to do it? Yeah, it's still happening. Okay. Oh no, I should have waited. Okay, fail. Epic fail. And it wasn't even the paintbrush's fault. I should have waited for the first layer that I just did to dry. That's okay. Okay. I think I want more more of this. There we go. He looks like he's missing a part of him. There we go. Looking better, looking better. Okay, we can let this dry. Yeah, definitely should have just been using this kind of paintbrush. I'm gonna just go over this again a little bit. And just for the purpose of getting a nice flat coating and not have so many paintbrush strokes on it. I don't mind paintbrush strokes, but I don't want paintbrush strokes. So okay, and I'll probably end up going over there too. Okay. So while this is drying, I think I'm gonna try to get some kind of reindeer looking thing up top. I am going to, I'm gonna just do like an arch, right? And then I don't know how this is gonna go. Okay. And it's just to like block out where the reindeer are gonna be. And hopefully it looks good. And then I'm gonna take my paintbrush. And this time the round one I'm gonna take. And it's just gonna be black. I'll probably throw a couple of stars up in there. Okay. I feel like this is like nerve-wracking. All right, come on, you can do this. You got this, Elisa. You got this. Okay. Okay, there's kind of one. And I'll just kind of like piggy bank off of what I did there. And hope it doesn't look awful again. Because I don't mind the way that one came out. And you know, they all look different. They're different. They all have their own personalities, you know. One might be a little bit more top heavy than the other. I'm not judging. Are you? I hope not. Judgment free zone. Oh, one might just have a bigger nose too. That might be me. All right. And then some antlers. Okay. Oh my, this one definitely has gone rogue. Can you even see that? Can you see? Okay, as long as it's visible, you know. And, you know, I can always fix it if I need it. All right. This one is a little lower because it's like an arch. Welcome to the channel where Elisa calls things totally wrong because that's how she thought it was supposed to be said. Yeah. Okay, this one is really bad. I'm finding once I put the antlers on though, it kind of like saves it. So let's get them antlers on. That one is a reindeer in training. It's a baby. It's a baby. Yeah, once I get the antlers on, it's kind of okay. All right, and then this one I think I'm gonna put right here. Okay, I think it looks good. I feel like that antler is a little too light though. Trying to get my tip of my paintbrush a little bit pointier. There we go. All right, now the nerve-wracking part is to attempt to draw the reins. All right, I'm gonna hold my breath. I'm gonna dip my paintbrush a little bit in the water. I'm gonna hold my breath. And we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Okay. Don't be a wuss. Come on. That one came out a little too thick. Okay, and then we need, like, you know, those speckly specks of magic. I think that would look cute. Okay. Moving back to poor Santa that I have, like, definitely disrespected. Let's get his face going. And hopefully... I don't want to put more water. I just don't want to disturb the paint underneath more than I've already disturbed it. Okay. Okay. And I'm gonna put some rosiness in that area, so that should be fine. And we also need to address his beard. That is absolutely not great. And honestly, his hat is not looking great either. Let's just be honest with ourselves. All right, let's get some more red in here. Then I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna spray it with some of my water and try not to make a splashy mess. Okay. I'm just getting this to dissolve before I try to do anything with it. Actually, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna clean off my paintbrush a little bit. And I'm gonna see if I can get the rosy that I want. Okay. not horrible. And that's what we're going for. Okay, I think I'm just gonna probably have to just do a couple of layers, just because my initial layer was just a little too wet, and it has turned his hat from red to like a darker purple kind of color, and that's not what we were going for. Okay. I'm doing it. I know. Don't like the way that looks. So I'm going for it. And that's a lot of black. Shh, 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 shh. We won't tell anybody. We'll let that dry. And we'll come back to it. Maybe it's time for a break with this one, and we will start the clouds. What paintbrush am I going to use for the clouds? I think I'm just going to use this one. I think it's fine. I'm going to take my spray bottle. That's clean. I'm going to load this paintbrush with white. And I'm going to add more water. Okay. I'm going to try to do this effect to it and hopefully get the clouds that I'm looking for. And if not, I don't know. We'll figure it out. I need another clip. Stop that from curling up. It's not gonna. There we go. I'm not gonna put any clouds up there anyway. All right. All right. And we have passed the hour mark. So I guess it's time to talk about the announcement that I posted on the community tab. So maybe not even a week ago. I'm gonna say a week ago just so that it sounds proper. I had a phone call with a company, and they were it was very informal, and they asked me a whole bunch of questions regarding their products, and how I could see it improving, or what I liked about their products, what I didn't like about their products, and all that. And the company, as a thank you, was going to send me a box because it's a subscription company. And I asked if maybe I can have a couple more, like just so that I can open it up on the stream. Well, not on the stream, on a video, and share it with you guys. So the company Zen Pop, which I love, they're Japanese stationery. I'm gonna just clean off my brush. They're a Japanese stationery company, and kind of want it to be like very light. They're a Japanese stationery company, and I love the stationery that they have, that they put in their boxes. I really enjoy their boxes very much. I stopped subscribing to them just because it was becoming too much, and I needed to take a break from overspending. But they're sending me 3 months of this subscription box. And when I get it, I will be opening it with you guys. And I will make a video every month with the subscription box. And I want to like give homage to one of my favorite YouTube artists, which is Drawing with Waffles. She was the one who introduced me to Zen Pop in the first place, and I kind of want to like pay her homage by you know how she, I don't know if you've watched her videos, but in her videos she would get a Zen Pop and she would open them on her channel, and she would make art with the supplies that she got. She would make it in her sketchbook, but she would make art with the supplies that she got. So I'm thinking, and I know it might be a little bit of a, like, you know, difficult, or I don't know. It's going to be a challenge, but I'm up for it. So look forward to that in the future. I got a box shipped to me already, so I believe it's December's box, so we'll be opening that up. I totally fudged that up. I did. I really did. Okay. But the reindeer, I mean, can we talk about that? But although this one looks like it got robbed of the antlers, like I stole their antlers and they don't have any. And I just put my arm in that because that's what I do. It is what I do. Okay, that one looks good. This one looks like he's missing his legs. And no, I just made them too long. All right, maybe I shouldn't be doing it with this paintbrush because it's so thin. It is what it is. Let's worry about Santa. Let's give him 2 little dots. Hey, there you go, buddy. All right, that is looking very rough. I know, I know, I know, I know, but it's okay. I can't win them all. I can't win them all, but I definitely need to fix that because that's just awful. I am going to probably use this one. Okay, oh, just got a glop of red. All right, I'm gonna attempt to adjust everything and make it look a little bit more like it's a jolly old fat guy and not somebody who's missing. Like, what is this over here? This is just bad. How do I fix this? Let's see. I think if I don't know. Might have to cover that up. Or I can put it right. Let's see if that makes a difference. If I kind of like make it like shading. Well, let's try to add some shading to fix our errors. Or at least to make it look on purpose. We'll put a his little Charlie belly. And then we'll fix this black mess that I did over here, you know? I'm gonna really dry this paintbrush. And then come in with the red. And hopefully not have ruined it more by doing that. And that. And that. Because it should be a little bit shaded, right? Because it is underneath his big old bowl of jelly. And it just might just be too dark, so we'll fix it. Let's get a little bit of, it's too dark. Put a little bit of a shadow underneath where the belt is. I don't think that's enough. And that's one thing with jelly wash, you know, you think, you know, it's dark enough, and then it dries. And you realize that it's the same exact color that you put down in the first place. Yeah. Okay. He needs his little pom-pom, and I need to go over that with some more white, and hopefully I can salvage it a little bit. All right. I am going to use this, and hopefully the white is, yeah, it should be good. And I'm just going to go like that so that I don't pick up any more of that red, because the red is right now just killing me. There we go. A little bit of shading underneath the, let's get a little bit more wet. And get some shading underneath his hat. Probably have to go again, just because, it's a little bit more wet than I wanted it. He's so fat. I love it. I think I want to make his nose a little bit rosier. I'm going to dial down his rosy cheeks though. And then add a little bit of just a drop. Just putting like a drop of the red in the color I have. I'm not sure if it did anything. I'm going to take some more. Because it makes a really cute pink. And I think I want that for his nose. Because his nose is cold. Okay. I think I like that better. Oh, it's looking better. It's looking a little saved. You know what I'm saying? It's looking a little saved. I'm going to put some shading. Kind of don't want to mess up that white that I have there. Let's do it. It's watered down anyway. All right. I'm gonna try to cover up the pencil too that I have out here and turn it into like shadow. And that's what we're gonna call it. Shadow. And it looks horrible right now, but I possibly, maybe, probably not, but we're gonna try, can fix it. With a little bit of a more white and blending. So we got snow here. A little bit of water. Dirty water. No, probably not the best thing. Hold on. There we go. A little bit more, a little bit looser, which is what I want. Yeah. And then we can just fix everything now with the paint that's now turning like a reddish color, but it's okay. It's his suit reflecting on the snow. You see what I did there? And that's what it is. Is that what I intended? Yes, absolutely. 1000%. Exactly what exactly what I was trying to do. Okay, now I'm going to take this gold here, and hopefully I can reactivate it and make it like little sparkly bits on the paper. I don't want to put too much water. And this gold is from my Sketchbox subscription that I don't know if I can get it. Ugh. Oh, I see it. Hold on. Let's hope I don't destroy anything or myself. Okay. All right. It's this right here from Hero Arts. It's a glimmer metallic ink. And let's see if she gonna do the trick. Because I just want, that's too big. All right, I'm gonna get the smaller one. That's way too big. I want it to be like small little speckles. All right. Let's see if I can get this smaller now. Here we go. And this is like the tedious part because you can't go too fast or you'll end up just making big speckles anyway. Yeah, and this is the part where if you're watching like later on, feel free to speed through this part because it's just me doing gold dots over and over again. And for everybody watching right now, take a sip of something. Get a snack. Get a little snack. Speaking about snack, my coffee's probably like super cold right now. And then we're gonna have like a trail behind them of where they were. Okay, I'm okay with that. And I think I want a little bit of, do I want to do that? Am I gonna ruin it? I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Just a little, like, if it gets on it, it gets on it. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Okay, and just the front one, not the back one. And now, I think I'm gonna just use the Posca pen for like little flurries. Actually, I think, let's see if I can make this a little bit more standing out with the Posca. And I kid you not, this is what the sky looked like with the crescent moon, super thin. It was just so gorgeous. I'm not doing it justice, but it was gorgeous. It was. Okay, so now we're gonna just plop a whole bunch of snow dots, small, big. Okay, I'm not mad at Santa. I think he looks cute. Put a little bit of snow on him. Oh, I gotta get his buckle. Can't forget his buckle. And he's almost here too. Try not to get too much on the gold dust. Gotta keep that gold dust looking all special and sparkly. Okay, I think that looks really cute. Oh, Santa, I'm gonna give you some eyebrows. You need eyebrows. I'm gonna take my skinny paintbrush again. And oh, a little bit more. Aww, I like it. I was so worried. Oh, you really do have to trust the process. Now, is it amazing? No, it's not amazing. But I really like it. I think it came out really cute. Let's get that buckle on. You need his pants to stay up, you know? Okay, now I need this to be not so watery that it's going to lift the black. Oh, qué lindo, Mr. Santa. You look cute. All right, and then I'm gonna put... I want to put a buckle, but I don't know if I have enough space for the buckle because of the way I made him. I think I'm gonna leave it. I don't want to ruin it. I'm gonna leave it like that, and then what I am gonna do is kind of like make the boots a little bit more neat. Maybe I'll throw in a little bit of, yeah, this one is really wonky. All right, let's see. Maybe a little shine will help it. Like, all right, you need to get a little bit less wonky. Because what do we have on? Shoes or slippers? What are we doing here, buddy? Maybe I can throw a buckle right here. We'll see. Am I out of frame? No. Okay. All right. Now I kind of want to go in here with the Posca pen, and I want to throw in and this has to be one of the prettiest sunsets I've seen in my life so far. And when I drive home, you know what? One day, if I can ever get this again, I'll take a picture. Take a picture, it lasts longer. It's clogged. Let me shake it up. I'll take a picture of it and I'll post it and share it with you guys. Hopefully. I have to maybe clean it. I'm just gonna wipe this off. Get all the caked up stuff off. Make it a little brand new nib. And then give it a little pump. There we go. Let's try that now. There we go. Yeah, sometimes you just have to clean your nib, you know? Okay. And I'm gonna shake it again because it's like really light. Kind of want to throw some purple in the clouds. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take a dry brush if I have a nice one. Oh, I hope this is good. I'm gonna take this brush here. I'm gonna take some of the lighter purple and I'm gonna just put it on the side here. And with my brush dry, I'm hoping that I don't have that much paint on it, where I can just kind of like, nope, that's too much. It's so sticky. I warned you about that. I warned myself about it, and here I am. Oh, that's why we did it in the corner, right? I'll throw some white on top. There are no mistakes, just happy little accidents. So I'll just keep doing that. I'll just wet my brush this time a little bit. And hit it here. Nope, it's not doing anything though. I'll get it. I'll get it. And then I'll just throw some white on top of it, because I really wanted some purple in the clouds. That part looks not as good as I want it to look. So, but I definitely want more purple coming out of here. Darker cloud, kind of, you know. There we go. And then I'll take the white. You know what? I'll take the white with the actual brush that I used. Kind of dry it a little bit. And then and this is that part where I should really just, you know, take a break, step back, and look at the cloud, and then come back in. But I kind of want to be done. Like, I want it to be a finished piece for you guys, so I'm not doing it. Taking one for the team. And then I'm going to put some more white there, too. There we go. And I think that looks good. I'm gonna leave that one with nothing. And I kind of don't like, no. Ugh, I hate when I end up splashing paint. No. Okay. And maybe I can get the crescent. Why is it that whenever I draw a crescent moon, it just, I don't do it justice. Maybe I try to make it look too much like a C. And it needs to be just a little longer, maybe? Who knows? I'm gonna stop here. I have a lot to do. So I honestly went a little bit for longer than I wanted to, which is fine. All right, I'm gonna move that. I'm gonna take the tape off. Ooh. Sorry if you hear like the squeaking. My chair keeps on rubbing against my stationery bin. Okay, so there's that. Not too bad. Not too bad. Maybe I'll put a border around this just because I don't like the little white that you can see. It's bothering me. All right, what do we got here? Why is this so satisfying when you reveal like the clean edges, if they are clean, because sometimes the paint goes through it and it makes me angry. But look at that, clean edges. Yes. Oh, you see? That's all right. I got a trick for that. And it's called white Posca pen. All right, and that's not paint up here. That's just like debris from the paint on the washi tape. I'll take care of that later. All right, let's clean that off. Aww, come on. I think it came out good. Let's clean this up. Okay. Now, can we see the little sparkly bits? Or should I make them a little bit more pronounced? Oh, I think it looks good. It looks good. Do I want to put the buckle? I'm gonna try. I know. I'm like, I'm done. If you ever see me leaving my aunt's house, it's the same way. Okay, I'm leaving. Half an hour later. Still trying to leave. Okay. Okay. I think that's good. I think that's good. I like it. All right. I am going to leave it here. Let me see. Will I see you before Christmas? No. No. Right? When's Christmas? Monday? What's today? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. And Christmas is in, what, 5 days? Yeah, definitely not. So, happy holidays. Merry Christmas if you celebrate Christmas. If you don't celebrate Christmas and you celebrate something else, happy, I think, Kwanzaa and Hanukkah and Festivus. And everything. I hope you have a wonderful holiday if you celebrate. If you don't, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I might have a video up on Friday besides my advent calendars. If I do, I'll see you then. And if not, I will see you on Tuesday. Peace and love.